Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to an episode of my time at Sandrock.
Every day's a fresh start. Morning.
I beat you again today. Sorry. Last time we had the opening. We had a bunch of little mini missions. We had the opening of Mini Botanica. We turned in some stuff to Chi. Or oh, she likes the gaming system. That's my kid. His hat is the wrong color. I did look at that. It is the wrong color.
Darling, the doc told me not to work too hard. I gotta be there to support you. Let's try and both take it easy.
I did actually. It switched. The hat color switched to this shade, which is supposed to be for his other outfit. I noticed that it switched for his shaving mission, and I can't get it back now. I have verified game files and everything, so there's the color there. But anyway, so yeah, we did like a bunch of mini missions. We had a scene with Grace. It's a little bit better. It's still the wrong. There it is. Whew. I ain't going crazy. Huh. It was because of his shaving mission, and then we also had the fashion show. That wasn't last episode. That was the episode I believe before. But that just really messed with his outfitting. Sorry, that was like a total tangent on his outfit. Anyway, so today I'm thinking we should get the plans for the summit. Or the airship for the summit. There's my eyeballs. Whether if we turned it or not, I don't know. I think it depends on Grace. If Grace gives us the diagrams for her thing. From G. Dear Lexi, here's a diagram for our advanced airship. It is, put simply, a masterpiece. We hope you enjoy building it as much as we enjoyed designing it. I hear that Commissioner Wei and the other builders have already completed the construction pad around the Yakima farm. You can install the airship there, and in case we don't get a chance to build anything all together like this again anytime soon, it has been an absolute pleasure creating this with you. Oh, thank you, Chi. From Pablo. Yeah. Our skin is awful and crepey and nasty. Thanks, Pablo. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. I see a...
I've got some outdoor gear.
So this is Grace's mission.
Adventuring.
Hi. So we will see what Grace wants for it. And that will decide if we continue with... I will have a bunch of those. If we continue like business as usual and move forward the story. Like whatever, we're gonna give this to her because okay, whose commission do I still have? Whose commission? That one, because I couldn't turn it in because the factory took so bloomin' long. We need to upgrade this and then go take our next commission. That was almost borderline, probably not worth it, but it is what it is. I think the next birthday is Mabel. Yeah, oh, we missed the gecko yesterday. Oh, well, we don't need points with the gecko, so it's fine. Hey, Mion. I have another thing for you, so this is kind of pointless.
Starting a business ain't easy, so I often swing by that flower shop after work to get some flowers for my wife,
Oh.
if they have any left. Flowers make her happy, and our house smells good, too.
Husband of the year.
Yo, I reckon I'm gonna get some of these clothes for Crystal when he's selling them.
Okay. We'll go get this from Grace. She's visible now, which is a good thing. We'll turn this into him really quick. 11,000 was worth it. Oh, 13. 13,000 was worth it.
Hey, So, my custom drinks are a hit. Owen thinks they're great. And long story short, I'm going to open a little booth right out in front of the Blue Moon. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll be a nice way to kind of retire. Just sit behind the juice bar, squeeze fresh fruit into a glass, listen to folk tell me their stories. Can you help me with the booth? I think you just need a few materials and you could pop one up right there by the Blue Moon. What do you say? Should be no trouble for the hero builder of Sandrock.
There's just a little sarcasm there. This looks like a job for me.
Great. I've got a few final things I can get ready, but when you have the materials you need, go ahead and build up the booth outside the Blue Moon.
I don't think this should be that much work. It's I'm more worried about how long it will be between the opening and now. It's not really worried. I don't want it to. I don't want people's pathing to be affected. Oh, they haven't increased it at all. That is such a shame. I'm trying very hard not to go on my tangent about about this. It's very difficult for me not to go on a tangent about how easy this is. We will take a look at it on here just to show how easy this is. So, the 6-star commission. The hardest thing that you will ever build in this game, supposedly. That it's like really sarcasm there. This entire thing, it's 4 pieces of wood, 4 pieces of nano coating, 3 nano tubes, a processor, and then 2 bearings. When you see this thing, it becomes laughable. If this were in Porsche, okay, so Porsche was a plane. It was called the Dragonfly. Oh, then we had the engines, sorry, which are just 3 pieces of alloy. 3 plates, yep. And then the next other engine is pretty much the same. And I think you need 2 of these and 1 of those, or oh, I actually do need to make a plate. We'll make a plate for Grace. But anyway, yeah, it is too easy. I wish this had a difficulty slider for me to choose the difficulty, because I would be moving it all the way to like impossible. So when you think about the Dragonfly, which was the final mission for Porsche, the Dragonfly consisted of well, we'll get her
I
line.
went shopping at the Mini Botanica, and Nia and Nia kindly gave me some free flowers to brighten up the old ranch. But the next morning, the yak mouse had eaten them all and got upset stomachs. My old man wasn't too happy about it.
Telesis needs
Ooh,
relic technology.
I love them designs. Pablo's always been real creative. Take her easy.
I want to talk to your mom.
I think Elsie would look lovely in these.
She did. She had the cutest ones, I think, for the girls.
Thank you.
Her and Mian had the 2 cutest ones. Yeah, so we were building that for Porsche. Dragonfly for Porsche, which did not have a star on it. It wasn't like this is a 6-star commission, nothing like that. But it was a Dragonfly. You had to make, so this is a plane, so imagine we're going back to
Unsure look kind of sharp up there. Don't tell him I said that.
secret safe with me, sir.
Thank you.
So picture Avery's plane when he came here in that cutscene. That was basically the size of the Dragonfly. So for that plane, that Dragonfly plane, that was 30 titanium plates. 30, I believe. Here's the platform for this, how big it is, if you are curious, because the platform does get put up first. So yeah, it was like 30 titanium plates. It had multiple engines. You actually had to build a seat for it. You had to build landing gear for it, which that also included titanium plates. So yeah, this is how big it is. that here's the thing that goes on it to spread seeds. So this is how tall it is, that this is how you get into it right here. And it's 3 wooden plates and 3 alloy plates. That's it. It needs to be at least 3 times the amount of material for it to be even realistic. Granted though, the problem with Portia's difficulty was, yes, it was a lot of material, but they chose to put difficulty in that the items needed to make it were rare. So for every single titanium plate, you had to have a sapphire. Problem was, the sapphires were only able to be made, essentially, if you had known about this early on. It's just the drink stall. That's what I'm looking for. There's that stall. Let me actually look what I'm doing first really quick. I don't even remember what I'm looking for. Not a display case. Is it over here? Nope. Or do I just literally assemble it? Okay. So like you had to play the game before essentially to get the knowledge that in order to get all the sapphires you needed, you within the first month had to plant probably 2 things called crystalla trees. And if you fertilized them enough, every 7 days they had a chance of dropping a rare gem, including a sapphire, a ruby, or I think a topaz maybe. I don't think the topaz though. So you had a chance for it to drop that if you perfectly fertilized it and took care of it and all that type of stuff. You had a chance to get it. So you had to start month 1 getting materials. That's the wrong way to add difficulty to a game. The amount of material enough would have been sufficient, taking out the gems, the jewel things.
All right, Sandrock, get ready to squeeze the day. I was in a bad mood before, but I've really come around on the name. Looks good. I can't wait to start. I'll start moving things in. Should be ready to open tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't forget to come by.
So we will do that tomorrow, and then we will build the 6-star commission. Baki, that was what I needed. Yeah, so like the problem with Portia and the difficulty was that you needed, unless you knew about it ahead of time, like my first time I played it, I did not know you needed the sapphires. So it took me almost a year in game, I believe it was, to get enough sapphires to build one. But then if you wanted to finish the museum, you had to build another one. So then on top of that, which the part I was fine with it was the carbon fiber. Each plane needed 40 carbon fiber for the body, and I think an additional like 15 for the what are those things called? For the landing gear. That was fine, because you just had to grind out the mines. Like you just had to grind out the mines in an abandoned room or a hazardous room. That was easy. Like you got the 40 no problem. Oops, because it's over here. It's gonna take me a while to remember that this is over here. So like that wasn't a big issue for me, was that point. That part was not at all. It was the issue, so let me see, 17 hours. I can probably even speed this up. Yeah, I can speed this up, so we're gonna go poplar boards. Is it gonna tell me here? Nope. Boards. Oh, I don't like the way these are. Okay, 4. chromium bearings. So they chose the difficulty in a bad way. Like, that was not an effective way to add difficulty to a game, was by making these really difficult things to get as to up the difficulty. That's not how you add difficulty in a game. So yeah, like the first time you play it, it was difficult because you did not know. But then the next time you played, you're like, oh, well, I now know that I need to do this first month. And then the next time it took you like about a week to build it still. To build both, actually. So it really wasn't that bad. It was just, and once you learned it, it was fine. So to me, they took the criticism for the Porsche and they went just a little too far in the opposite direction. That is my opinion on it. It's too easy now. Just too easy. Yeah, because that's already done. Wow, that's 6 stars right there. Yeah, I trimmed 17 hours off of it, so now we're down to 6 hours. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, that's not even it. We're down to an hour. Yeah. Wow, it went from 17 to that. So yeah, like they took the criticism and they took it too far. Like they went 100% too far in the wrong direction to the point where it's like laughably easy now. And that to me is an equally hard problem, that now it's the opposite as it was previously. That's annoying that they're covered like that. Oh well, it is what it is. We need to make some bait, I think. I need to look at it. So I think we need to clear Owen and Arvio out of rice again. But anyway, so that's my complaint with this 6-star commission. Ooh, difficult. No, easy, too easy. I mean, we can even compare it to things that happened earlier in the game, that actually things that happened earlier in the game are more complicated than this mission. And that to me is just that's not right. I mean, think of let's go to the water tower. That thing that's sitting right there. Let's look at that, shall we? Oh, I can't because this is up here. Well, we'll go into here then. So the water tower, which is like early game, like very early. Oh, it's already done. Look at that. Okay. It would be here. So water tower, 8 plates. 8 plates. This entire airship, which is about twice the size, is 3. This, oh, now we have 2 more steel frames. Oh, and this has 6 plates. That little thing on the side going down the center has 6 plates in it. Who would have thought that? Which is like I said, when you see the size of this thing, how laughable it is. Because this is not the full size. No, it's bigger. And it's done. Look at that. It didn't even take us a full day. So yeah, that's done. Our 6-star commission's done. Yeah, and it's right there. So yeah, when you compare it to things, just it doesn't add up to difficulty, and that's a big bummer for me. We're going to turn it in tomorrow. We're not going to do anything with it tonight. I think tonight, I don't know what to do actually. I am not ready to start. We were going to make food for the fish and I missed a spot, so now this is off. Okay, so when I finally assemble this, we'll come back and look at this water tower because it has more plates in it than this thing. We will make a point to do that. And this will be the end of my rant about the difficulty of the final mission. I'll try to make it through the end. And there are some people who say, it's a cozy game. I don't want to have to work too hard to do anything. I don't know, but to me, coziness comes from the fact that I worked my butt off this entire game, and I want to use the items that I spent the entire game collecting, that we got to a point now where we're OP, and I want to sit there and relish in my OP-ness. And that means that you want to throw 100 something of one type of thing at me, I can make that in a day. Like, that's to me OP. That to me is satisfying. It's a little depressing when it took me an hour to make the final mission. So, it is what it is. I hope the next game I hope they add more difficulty back, because it's just, or give us a slider. And I get it, not everyone wants difficulty. I am a person who enjoys a good grind. Wow, everyone up here wants something.
I gotta say, the kid pulled it off. Maybe he can use Katori World as his next location.
Where would they walk, ma'am? Oh, you still want your retro fan? To tea leaves now. Okay, I'll go get you a tea leaf. I do like that more people come here finally. That's a nice change. You don't need these points, sir, but
Yep.
it's for that. Nope, did not need it. What did you...
I'm really not surprised we became such good pals. Us entrepreneurs and go-getters are two of a kind. If only you talked a little more, we could be making bank on the lecture circuit, telling our story all across the free cities. Howdy.
Peacock feather brooch. I don't think I have one of those yet. That was one of the things that I was hoping I would eventually get with the nest out there, and it just never... I think we only were able to harvest it once. Oh, his hat turned back, didn't it?
I've got some outdoor gear.
Yeah.
Remember to take some when you're out adventuring.
Yeah, the missions broke it. I can get over it. I really can't, but I can. Yeah, it will fix for like a minute or two.
Darling, anything you need lately? If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know.
It's a shame. Oh, we need to make bait. You. I think we're going to go fishing with tonight. Didn't need as much as I bought. It's fine. I have a feeling this is going to take a lot. To catch the last king, I have a feeling... Okay, do we have any commissions that I'm forgetting to do? That seems to be the... Nope, okay. It seems to be the theme lately. That is, I keep forgetting that we have a commission. Wow, we are so close to this. Wow. I think they No, it's right. It was right around here. That is correct. It seems closer for whatever reason. It really does seem so much closer. Okay, let's see if we can get a Lungfish King. Was it a lungfish or a lungfish or a mud? Oh, we need both the lungfish and the mudfish. I don't remember who was here. I think it's a lungfish. Yeah, I have a feeling some of these are going to be very difficult. Oh, you're a little speed demon over there. Yeah, I have a feeling these are going to be very difficult ones to get. There are some people who are saying, because I was doing more Googling of the kingfish, and I was done filming yesterday. And there are some people who are trying to claim that they could catch a king in less than 7 throws of bait. I'm like, I think there's one time that they're like, that should be the norm. I don't think so. I don't think that should be how it is. There it is. So that was more than 7 throws. He's so pretty. Do I have to turn him in? Okay, another king down. Eye-catching patterns. The king lungfish has incredible... That was the wrong button. Has incredible ornamental value as well as monetary. And then, oh, the... Where's my Sandacuda king? Oh, okay. I got scared there. I thought I accidentally turned it into some... It's very dangerous to have those fish in your inventory. I don't advise it. So there we go. 2 more. Well, 1 more king down. It's early. I may not actually need all that bait. We'll find out. The lungfish, or the mudfish, excuse me, is next. Or should we go with the adders, maybe? The adders are over there. I say we go for the adders. The adder and the snake. I don't know. This actually might be a feasible thing to do. Because hold on, let me get my list. We already have the sand carp. We have the sandacuda. We now have the lungfish. The next ones we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. It actually might be a feasible thing to do. I don't know. I don't... Do you like these? I think so. This one might be more difficult because they both like it. I've caught these guys, the Adder King. I've caught him before. Yeah, this might be a little bit more, this might be a more difficult one because they both like it. Okay, so that was a 2 wave. The wave thing, I have to say, once, because you don't pay attention to it, but once you know it exists, it's kind of interesting because you make a point to look for it and you notice it then. So that was the first wave, second wave. So this one was a 3 wave. Yeah, that was a 3 wave. Okay, that was a 2. So you were a bummer. An absolute bummer. Okay, we need to go. That is the problem when you are out here. Okay, so another king is done. I may have to slow down time a little because we're going to be cutting it close. We wait until the almost end of the game until we get panda eyes for the first time. That will be fine. Trying to remember when I should have the baby. I think it should be on a Thursday, a Wednesday or a Thursday. Because Lily was born on this day. And then he asked me this day. I messed up and forgot to put the crib down. So that would probably take us to Friday. So I'm thinking here, right around X's birthday. We should be done with the summit by then, so. So that should be fine. Hope you did your teleport thing, sir. A lot of the kingfish make actually really good gifts that people like, but it's like, do you really want to give it to somebody just so, like, here, take a kingfish. This is only worth $2,000, but hopefully he took care of the baby in the evening. I think he did. Hope he has something to say. Nope. 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 Ha.
Good morning. I feel well rested.
Don't inhale it.
At least much better.
I know. Your daddy has silly things to say to you in the morning. So that one they liked. We'll try a toy Ferris wheel. The hitbox for this is really strange. Ah, this kid likes everything. Okay, Logan. Hi. Wanna go for a walk?
Darling, what do you say we go for a stroll? Just walk around. Real aimless like.
No problem.
All right. Let's get out up over that horizon and let loose for a bit.
Okay. Oh, his hat is back to normal now. I'm hoping it stays back to normal now. Where are we going, sir? Way over there. We need a horse. Come on. Oh, it switched again. Interesting. Trying to figure out the rhyme or reason as to when it switches. Oh, there's the full size of it right there. For the sake of... Oh, okay, nothing. I was gonna say for the sake of pictures, we might need to unalive some stuff. Monet. Stay. Come on. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. It's interesting that it takes like this far into being married with him that we're finally starting to get his missions on a regular basis. It's kind of interesting.
This is life, huh? And look around. Not a monster in sight. This peace and quiet. This is what we fought for.
It is. Level
Remember,
up.
don't go hungry. You always tend to forget everything when you've got stuff on your hands.
Very true, sir. Okay. Do you want to ride along? See, I liked in Porsche. You could just have them ride with you. Like, that was a choice. You could just say, want to ride with me, essentially. Yeah, that's as big as it is right there. So 3 plates. Altogether 6. 3 wooden plates. 3 metal plates. Versus over 14. Okay. We need to go on a date with him soon.
Got a little request today, and
Oh my. Dan V felt like giving this to me today. Ryan felt like giving this to me today. Ernest, more earrings. More water. All's over. I hope also I can see from the water tower. That's a little creepy. I had a little extra money on my hands, so I thought maybe I could get you some water to aid you in your quest to build stuff for our town. I'm just doing my part. You just keep those machines running. And we are in first person under a chair mode. Yeah. Well, we'll do this for Mabel. Wow. We're gonna go back to old times and do that for him. Sure. And sure. I think everything's done. Oh, no. Hide descriptions. Overdoing it? No, oh, just making it. Okay. All right, we're gonna go turn this stuff in. Did it say what time Grace's opening is today? It just said tomorrow. There's no circle on it. This is most people like this. I think it gives you 10 points. Is it? Yeah, intoxicating dream. Most people like that. It's like 10 points. You can even give it to the children and they like it. A little interesting. I don't understand why permission's not here. There's not even like a notification for it. Oh, hi.
Thank you.
Hey there! The clothes are real cool. I reckon I can buy some for Dan Dan. She'd like it, like, loads.
Like loads.
Oh, thank you.
I know that there was a certain mission around this time that people were complaining the circle for it was non-existent. And I'm wondering if Grace's is it, because I swore she said it would be tomorrow, meaning today. And there was nothing on the calendar. Yeah, it shows it being open. We'll just see how today goes. I may not turn in the final thing then. And at this point, what's another day? Like, really, what's another day? Like, I am truly in no hurry.
The fashion show is different, better.
Like, I'm truly in no hurry to finish the story out, because there's stuff to...
Oh! Give shiny, get shiny. Now you can fly like me.
Oh, that's what he... Oh, thank you, Axe. Again, if I had the anvil powers of Minecraft, I would have renamed that for X, and that would have been X's emerald. That's very sweet. I wish more games had the anvil power of Minecraft, where you can name things like special things. Okay, we're going to turn this into Mabel, who's back in her bedroom. Wonder if Coop will be there too, keeping her company. I think with today we're just gonna go fishing. I'm enjoying the fishing. We will also get a recipe from her. That actually ain't bad. 1,800 for that little bit of work. Me Fun. Oh, yep, there's a coop.
A fashion show? Heck, they should have got the Kugo band to play there. I tell you, I played a few fashion shows in my day. Got scarves thrown on the stage while we're playing. So long, partner.
I don't think he could have gave us the concept album. It could have been a concept album inspired by Pablo's fashion show. How avant-garde would you be then, sir? Okay. Gotta water the plants today. So we will do that, and then we're gonna go fishing. I'm going to also go and turn in the fish we have, just so that they don't get... I'm reaching a point where I'm nervous I'm going to accidentally give it to somebody. Interesting. Oh, that needs to be replanted. That is actually very interesting how little stuff needs water. We're gonna do this again. Yeah, when you actually only water things twice a week, it is a little bit amazing that it really doesn't need water that often. I'm curious, so for this is 2 plants. And only, even then, that is minimal water. It doesn't need it at all. Do need to get more fertilizer, but nothing really needs the fertilizer. See, that actually needs water. This needs water. That actually doesn't need water, but I will water it. Yeah, nothing needs fertilizer right now. Because I did a test on it once, and the fertilizer only becomes necessary as long as it's above 50%. Like the line is above 50%. You still got the benefits of it. So you really don't need to constantly keep up on top of the fertilizer. As long as it's above the half mark, you're fine. That was my experiment with it anyway. We're gonna go donate the fish. And so, like, as long as you kind of start things at the same time, the plots will always kind of be, like, the 4 you're using will always be on slightly the same schedule. So you don't have to worry too much about it. That's what I found. I tested it for like 2-3 seasons altogether. You have friends. Look at that. They look really derpy. Like really derpy. It's mainly this guy here. This one. The purple. He looks derpy. Alright, we're gonna go fishing. We'll keep an eye out for Grace and see if anything spawns. I don't know if it's worth keeping the mission for, or just it's a little tiny cutscene. Like I said, it's what's one more day at this point. Look, I'm trying to remember. It has been so long since I've done that mission. What is that floating stuff? Oh, that came into existence. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, something. Baby needs something. I'm going to beat you again at this. I have a faster horse. This has totally become a competition that he is not aware that we are in. This is what this is becoming for me. A full-on competition. It's just that I'm the only one aware of said competition. That is what this is. Oh, look at her. Those eyes. Oh my goodness. Those big green eyes. Ha ha.
I've got some outdoor gear. Remember to take some when you're out adventuring.
Take your child out to play. No.
You read my mind. Where to, darling?
Let's go. I feel like we haven't done anything with him for a while, so we'll do this really quick. Don't even have any gifts for him, so yeah, it is what it is. Part of me is tempted to take him over to this one and just let him have fun fighting, and I'll just go fishing. Part of me is very tempted to do that. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? After we have our date, we'll do it. Sit and eat? I don't even have a gift for you, sir. But, let's see.
Oh, thank you.
He's like, oh, well, you tried,
Sometimes
sweetie.
it's not the monsters you've got to watch out for. It's the everything else that'll get you. Sunstroke by day, bitter cold by night, bed bugs, ticks, fleas, mosquitoes, famine, disease, meat gone bad, malnourishment. Oh, and of course, there's still those monsters I mentioned earlier.
Wow, you make that sound so fun. Oh, what do you like to
I'll
do?
stop by the bounty board from time to time. When things are slow, I'm not too big to put away some nuisance for a bit of spending money. Yeah, whatever you want. I'm easy.
I know, it's gonna always be a bumble ant. I really wish they would fix that dialogue. I really do. It's like always on something spicy. Anytime you go on like the feedback part, it's always like, can we please switch his dialogue? Ooh, pancakes. I will never turn down pancakes.
Hate to be rude, but I'd rather eat fried bumble ant. Didn't even know this stuff was on the menu.
I know, sir, I know.
You never can have too much protection, and by that, I mean any decent firearm. Sure, I've got Old Faithful here, but switching to a backup is always preferable to reloading.
All right, we're gonna go to the Oasis, and I think we're gonna go to that other fishing spot. Nope, his hat's back. Nice. I'm trying to think. It's either...
Could stop here for a breather.
Yeah. It was either Pablo's mission or the shaving mission, because they happened... I think it's the shaving mission.
I heard that as soon as I started the robberies. Reporters started showing up, and folks started saying they wanted to write a book about my life of crime. I took pretty great offense to that, if I'm honest. At that point, if anybody deserved to be written about, it'd be my pa. He lived an amazing, selfless life. Hardly so much as a paragraph put to ink. The press seems they love bad news, don't it? That's what really sells the papers.
Only because I know he hates it.
Well, I've gotta have a bit of an aura. Strike fear into the hearts of my enemies and all that. Horns on my hat aren't just a fashion choice.
Interesting. Person.
Huh? What's doing it for you? My inability to filter anything I say or do? Or my inability to hold a conversation about anything other than monster hunting for 10 minutes?
That is kind of true. That is actually really true. But we love you anyway for it. That's why you're the #1 bachelor.
Every time I'm with you, darling, it's like falling in love all over again.
Oh, I love that line. It's like the best line. Okay, come on. Wonder, I keep forgetting what level he is at this point. I think it's like level 70. I really do think it's like level 70 at this point. Like 70 or 71. They changed the leveling of the NPCs with full release. It's a little different now. Before, they would all kind of be random, kind of like Portia, where like Russo was 50 and this one was 25. Like they all had random levels. It was kind of like that. And like there was a couple outliers who were really high leveled. And at least for the showdown at high noon, they changed how that leveling is. Everyone just is leveled to you. That's what they did for that. But I think sometimes if you just spar, you get to see what their level is. One of these days I do want to try that with him. You do get to see the level as it would be normally. Where is this pot? There it is. Okay. Let's see if he has fun unaliving things while I go fishing. Hope it's down here. I may have to help him a little. I'm curious how he does. I don't remember this area having this many bad guys. You hear him better when he's not in a dungeon. You really do. Like the Are you having fun, sweetie? I kind of think you are. This is like the best day ever for you. Yeah, we're too low or too high. His attack also kind of works. It has to be the right level. Ooh, he leveled up. It's all about that laugh. It really is. Well, we're gonna start taking these. And then the very last one we'll take will be you have fun over here. I want to see if I can catch any fish. We'll try. What does this get me? You guys. I think I'm mainly curious if, being this is a late game fishing hole, that you're more likely to get kings. Like, that is what I'm actually curious about. Or is the rate of it just better at the other hole where they normally are naturally spawning? Oh, he's still fighting. He is still fighting something. Well, we've been more than 7. They say that one person on the forum said you should catch it always in 7. I still think that was them being a little braggadocious, because I don't think it's possible. I think think the only thing you gotta be careful about when you do these multiple ones like this is that if the king should spawn over here and you're throwing this and he spawns there, you could scare him away. I think that's the main issue with the multiple. Yeah, there's no better catch rate or anything. If anything, you get less waves. So I don't know if this is a viable solution coming here. Yeah, I don't really think this is a solution to it, is just to come to the higher or later game hole. I don't think that's a solution. I think I just wish that the royal bait actually got kings higher. Because you're just a mudfish. Yeah, that is just a mudfish. Okay, I think we're done. That was my experiment. I think we wasted our time here. Yeah. I hope you had fun, Logan. I heard him unaliving some stuff while we were doing that. I hope you had fun. Oh, we did a little excursion with him today. I do want to try to have an excursion one day with him and Andy. And maybe the baby when she's a little older. I know it's past your bedtime, sir. Probably neglected our child. It's normally when she wants to either be fed. So we should probably go check on her. So I think he got her. Yes, I think regardless, we're going to turn in that next time. I really meaning the commission, the 6-star commission. We'll just turn it in. I was hoping there'd be a cutscene for Grace, and I think we'll still be fine with it, though. I don't really think we'll have a problem. Oh, she's fine. But anyway. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode of My Time at Sandrock. Next episode, we will finish and turn in the 6-star commission, which then will move us to the end of the story proper, I guess, the credits. Which there'll be like probably about 3 to 4 episodes of all end content, end game, with the credits, and then we will continue with the post-game, no, this is not football, with the post-credit content. There's probably about 10 hours-ish, somewhere around there. And then it's just we gotta work on getting some babies growing up. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself, and bye for now.